Kumari, also known as Kumari Devi, is a traditional living goddess worshipped in Nepal. She is believed to be the incarnation of the Hindu goddess Taleju, and is usually a young girl who is selected through a rigorous process of divination and tests of her purity and physical attributes. Many people know about the existence of Kumari in Nepal and all the facts and procedures related to it, but very few people know about the beginning of this. There are many legends following the start of living goddess worship in Nepal. The most famous one goes like this. King Jayaprakash Malla was the last Nepalese king of the Malla dynasty, which lasted from 12th century to 17th century. According to the most popular legend, the king was friend with goddess Taleju, who is form of goddess Durga. The goddess Taleju used to visit king's chamber at night to play a dice game called Tripsa. The first night she visited, goddess instructed king not to tell anyone about their meetings. These meetings happened for many nights. Observing this weird behavior of king, one night, the king's wife followed him to his chamber in order to find out who the king was meeting every night. The king's wife saw Taleju and king together in chamber. Goddess Taleju was angered with this situation and told the king that if he wanted to see her again or have her protect his country, he would have to search for her among the Shakya community of Ratnavali, as she would be incarnated as a little girl among them. The king was worried for the protection for his kingdom, and King Jayaprakash Malla left the palace in search of the young girl who was possessed by Taleju. The girl born in Shakya family and possessed a certain criteria is being chosen Kumari and stay in Kumari palace until the menstruation starts. Another version of the Taleju story, which is to be believed in 14th century, involves the goddess visiting King Trailokya Malla every night in human form. The king and the goddess played Tripsa while discussing the welfare of the country. However, one night, the king made inappropriate advances towards the goddess, causing her to become angry and stop visiting the palace. The king, filled with regret, worshipped and begged for her return. Eventually, the goddess agreed to return, but only in the body of a virgin girl from the Shakya family. The Kumari tradition is said to have started with the selection of a young girl from the Shakya family as the living embodiment of the goddess Taleju. In another version of legend, Jayaprakash Malla had a dream in which the goddess Taleju instructed him to search for a young girl who would be her living vessel. The king obeyed the goddess's command and found a young girl who met the strict criteria of purity, beauty, and physical perfection. She was then installed as the Kumari, the living goddess of Nepal. Despite the different versions of the story behind the Kumari tradition, the importance of the Kumari goddess in Nepalese culture and spirituality remains significant. The Kumari festival, which is celebrated annually in Nepal, is a testament to the deep reverence and devotion that Nepalese people have for the Kumari. Even today, a Shakya mother's dream of a red serpent is believed to be a portent of the elevation of her daughter to the position of royal Kumari. And each year, the Nepalese king seeked the blessing of the royal Kumari at the festival of Indra Jatra.